Get ready for an AFC East rivalry where Buffalo looks for their third straight over New York. It's the Bills and the Jets, and Week 10 is coming at you on EA Sports.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now it's gone. Looking long for Thomas. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over.
And they'll start at quarterback from UVA, Bryce Perkins.
And normally in this spot we talk about passing numbers from last week, but this time it's all about the rushing. 3 times he found the end zone in his last ball game. He is a do-everything quarterback, and you have to expect we'll see him call his own number here as well.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 receiving.
So Deuce is wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Probably should have gotten 2 checks for this game, right? One for the running backs, one for the wide receivers. Could carry home a nice little pile of cash.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the scramble. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The second running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall. He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
They'll roll him out right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Desmond King picks it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. And I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike line. And oh, it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it. Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Perkins. Being chased out left. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. There he goes, right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Here's 2nd and a yard. To throw is Perkins. Rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. Powers through him, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. This is Murray. Oh, he bowls over him, and this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll go down at the 28. They run again with Dillon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Now Perkins sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. That's going to be caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jets are going to retake the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 2. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because, to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun. Gone. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. On first down, gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Perkins. He'll buy some time right. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Perkins flushed out right. And he whips that one incomplete there. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bryce Perkins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Jets will extend their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Goff now looks to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Goff. And this will be incomplete.
Well, to me, there is no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. New York ready to go again offensively. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Murray. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And I never played quarterback, but I'm thinking as a quarterback, you're a little bit into the game now. 2nd quarter, you're losing. You're not playing well. Probably feels like a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Certainly does, but it's something that quarterbacks have to be used to because they're always carrying around that weight. So how do they adjust the weight? How do they make it work for them? How do they work against it? That's what we're going to find out going forward.
Yeah, he'll be trying to get all that weight off his shoulders here on this drive. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now Goff. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Hardman to return.
They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Mark Ingram now gears up to help lead this offense back out there. He's only had a couple of carries. I mean, when you've got a horse like this, second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect it. He's got to touch it and off it in order to get maximum out of it. Typically, these types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume, here.
On second down, Ingram again.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, Perkins eluding the pressure right. And some room to work. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big play there on the keeper.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bryce Perkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Tucker now to add the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When they'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On 2nd and 12, Goff caught out right by Renfro. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And this throw will be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You're trying to get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Goff. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. From the gun on third down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. And Lutz puts this one through. And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Here's Smith to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Another run for Murray on 2nd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Perkins, flush to his right. He finds his man, complete. It's Murray. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Back to Dillon on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Off play action, Perkins. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Buffalo. And he's able to get it out of there. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. To throw on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him again. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, Perkins. Open is Swaim, the tight end. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop, a man down on the return. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now ETN to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Big yardage that time for the Jets. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A handoff for ETN. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Julian Blackman bringing him down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Throwing is Perkins. Slide, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. To throw is Perkins. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swaim. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Going for it, here's Etienne. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run with Etienne. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Etienne on the toss right. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half starts with a run by Murray. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Perkins. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Perkins. Throw left side to his tight end, Swain. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They'll run on 1st down. Murray takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 33. Operating from the gun, Perkins. Now swing pass for Dillon. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, Ingram again. Bulldozes past him. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Perkins. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. He'll buy some time right. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big pickup there on the scramble. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Check 42 to Mike. Check 42. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. It's just me and you. Set. Mike 42.
Looking to throw. Perkins escaping the pressure right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. To throw on 3rd down. Perkins. They'll roll him out right. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They're going to try and throw. He's got it over the middle to Jeff Swain. Touchdown, Jets. Jeff Swain. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Throwing on first down. Perkins. And he's taken down inside the 30. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins looking left side, and it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Travis Etienne. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Here's a give to Etienne. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off it.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. They'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Etienne. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 111 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On first down, right back to Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on 2nd down. Perkins flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Bryce Perkins. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Perkins. That goes out wide to Murray. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jets are about to make it 4 straight as they add. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation, already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of it. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Off play action. Perkins. He's going to let it go again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Bills force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad...
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands.